kick it. People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just want to kick it, that's all I...
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Buccaneers. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And all deep in his own territory.
Give me that. Man, couldn't do your bag, didn't do your bag, Ty.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. First down, it's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And 9 at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
And goal at the Packers' 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. From the gun, Brady. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Gain of 15. And a Packer first down.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That'll be complete.
Oh, fumble it.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Dropped it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Ah, knocked it out.
And that is incomplete.
Knocked it out.
That's exactly what defense is talking about.
Put your foot on the ball, man.
Ways to get off the field when
Put your foot on the ball.
Especially on 3rd down. Third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Bet.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Down here, your 4th down. They'll do it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. His throw incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it'll be 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady.
Good
there
play.
the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, good D.
Oh, it'll be intercepted.
God damn.
Snags it for the pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead 1st quarter, but there, first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, Starting to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
He was brought down.
Levante David in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He'll bite, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Being chased out left.
Good play.
Able to find Lazard.
Good ass play. They got my
able
fault.
to take him down at the opposite 47. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They go back to the ground with Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Again, the ball carrier.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They got Aaron Rodgers turned up on
13 yards, 1st down Packers.
And a Packer 1st down.
This is Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's me right there, man.
This defense
Go the other way. Well, you see where I'm at right there. On my side.
Before they can really get
everything.
started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh! Let's go. Yo, ball. I hit the quarterback. Yeah, late hit.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Here's Jones. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll try again with Jones. And they'll lose
Don't
yardage
come.
here.
Well, we see I'm on. Go the opposite way.
That's
go the opposite way. You've been talking all this shit all week.
Brings up 3rd down.
You're pie, boy. Don't try that.
Rodgers.
I just told you don't try that. You're pie, boy. Let's go to the hall with it.
Picked up by Jordan.
Oh, he's talking.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally.
You don't what now?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
You can't play with doing then. You can't play with
From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
One thing about this man, cuz you don't play to lose. You don't play to lose, cuz. You get who you gonna win with.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A gain there of 21 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
I got to go in the end zone, so I got to start.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Working across midfield inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs
I got the win by 21.
Get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check, check. Lucky. Get the 8, boys. Get the 8. Come on. All day. No, 66.
On 2nd and 12, Brady.
Come on.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. And
Pass interference, man.
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a Packer first down.
Come over. Come on, folks.
Now Jones. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Rodgers going to try and throw on.
Oh, good touchdown.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 4 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
No, we'll go to the one play that you can stop.
Wait, 53. 25 for Mike. I got him. At 25. Hey, 56.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 12.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's a slant to Gronkowski. He'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
The 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. At 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. At 25.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
Third down.
He will be very close to first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
That's good.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Brady again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Zadarius Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They're not try it. They're not try it. Let go, let go.
Throwing on second and long. Brady.
Oh,
intercepted a
field
third
pick.
time.
Oh no, he ain't going no hole.
Picked off near the 34. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Bullshit.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
The ball carrier. Devin White on the tackle.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Rodgers going to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On the stop.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Green Bay.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Player
they
nigga.
corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And he'll take us into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and
14 ounce, 15 ounce.
And it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this This offense has sputtered yet to
block,
score
man.
here
What
in the
the fuck
second
you
half.
double
They'll
teaming
need to
for?
change that here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Fournette. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of 2. Brings up
On 3rd down, Brady. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, I forgot what play I was
doing.
doing.
Part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
One score down. Here we go.
What?
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
What? What? Say them again, y'all.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got Miller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Right there.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. Dancing to his left. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's another Buccaneer.
Brady now on 1st down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game.
Going down no wire. Run their goddamn clock out.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Fournette, a 1st down carry. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Fournette on the carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Boom. Tick, tick, boom. Here y'all talking about.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Easy cut down here.
Back to throw.
Easy cut down. He hot too. He hot. Easy
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Put big Mike Evans on that. One hand.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
Easy 2 point. Let's do it.
Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
20. Packers 15. Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Hey, play some D, boy.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown,
Let's go.
Throw away. He's taken
Put
down.
the right unlock in.
In there to drop him as that clock continues to run. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Oh, could get the pick.
That one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion. On 3rd and long, things looking pretty good for him.
And this is where they have to be careful because they got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Your hand on the ball.
They're going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Give me that. Oh!
No, it's incomplete.
Perfect.
They had to go for it with such little
I'll
time
take that in the
remaining. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Now Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Touchdown.
Brady to
right
throw.
there.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
From the gun, Brady. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively.
Get that ball.
They were ready. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Yeah.